What's good, everyone? Welcome back to another edition to Soundscape with TK, with your boy. So, hey, it's a Monday out here. You know what that means. Welcome back to another edition to our Mac Monday reactions. And hey, I know I've been lacking on my Mac Monday reactions. Like, I've missed way too many reactions, especially Mac Monday reactions this year. But this week, I said, we gotta make time for it. Cause you know what I say? We always gotta get the week started off on a good note. And by doing so is playing some Mac. You know how it goes. But anyway, hope everyone had a great weekend. Bro, all UFC supporters, all UFC fans, bro, Israel Adesanya, bruh. Homie got knocked out again. He didn't get knocked out, it was TKO. It was a TKO, bro. But third loss in a row. It just proves out there, bro. Everyone has a downfall, bruh. But anyway, enough about that. That was just something random that I had to add in there, you know? But anyway, that's how my weekend went. Just by that explanation of what happened to Israel Adesanya, that's how my weekend went. But anyway, this week we're going to be reacting to Mac Miller, Funny Papers. I've actually never really heard the track before, so it's quite interesting always to listen to a track first time, you know, especially when it comes to Mac Miller tracks, because I kind of know a lot of Mac Miller tracks, so sometimes I just play the ones that I know and just introduce them to y'all, maybe if y'all don't know them, or something like that. But the ones that I don't know and I react to, I love those ones. But anyway, enough of me speaking, let's get to it. Funny Papers.
Did no one ever teach you how to dance? Nobody ever taught you how to dance. Well, everyone knows how to dance. There's only so much time. Yeah, somebody died today. I saw his picture in the funny papers. Didn't think anybody died on a Friday. Some angry banker or some...
What? Sorry, I was just trying to get the camera in line. But anyway, I think that's good. But anyway, homie was like, someone died, saw their face in the funny papers, didn't expect someone to die on a Friday. Did he say? Wait, let me just...
Yeah, somebody died today. I saw his picture in the funny papers. Didn't think anybody died on a Friday.
Yeah, saw his picture in the funny papers. I'm assuming the newspaper. I don't know. I'm assuming. And then you don't expect someone to pass on a Friday, bro. Friday's like end of the week. You're getting ready for the weekend. Positive vibes, bro. And then you get this tragic news. It's unexpected, bro. But so is death.
Banker or some kind of money trader, recently divorced or drunk, driving down the highway and drove off the bridge to his wedding song. Blew out the bass in the speakers, you could still hear the trouble going.
What? Drove off the bridge playing his wedding song.
Down the highway and drove off the bridge to his wedding song. Blew out the bass in the speakers, you could still hear the trouble going. The hospital was useless, and everything was quiet but the music. Recently I only meet peace, when in deep sleep in the same dream. World safe, smile on her.
He only needs peace in a deep sleep. Hey, bro. You only need peace in a deep sleep.
Cause you can still hear the trouble going. hospital was useless, and everything was quiet but the music. Recently I only meet peace when in deep sleep in the same dream. World safe, smile on her face, waiting on the other side. I wonder if he'll take me to the other side. Yeah.
What? You only need peace in a deep sleep? Now he's talking about the other side, bro. The other side. I'm obviously thinking our afterlife, bro. Just by need peace in a deep sleep, I think that's referencing death. And then the other side is afterlife. Whoa, bro. Funny Papers. It's turning out to be a deep.
With the music. Recently, I only meet peace when in deep sleep in the same dream. World safe, smile on her face, waiting on the other side. I wonder if he'll take me to the other side. Yeah. What your eyes see, too naive for war, and that'll screw you. Still bet it all on the glory, hallelujah. I heard the answer in the gibberish of an old drunk. All he said was he's in no rush. If I could just pay my rent by Tuesday, I bet I'd be rich by April Fool's Day.
What? Hey, bro, what? April Fool's Day? That's like what? Wednesday? That's like in 2 days. But anyway, homie's like, wish he could pay his rent by Tuesday. I think that's reference to like just like making ends meet, just getting by. Like hopefully I can pay this by this certain day, you know. Not having that financial freedom, you know. And then he's like, wish I could be rich by April Fool's Day. And that's like, you know, the homie's playing himself because he knows it's not gonna happen, bro. April Fool's Day, he's taking himself for a fool. He ain't gonna be rich by then, bro. Hey, I might be wrong.
On the other side, I wonder if he'll take me to the other side. Yeah. What your eyes see, too naive for war, and that'll screw you. Still bet it all on the glory, hallelujah. I heard the answer in the gibberish of an old drunk. All he said was he's in no rush. If I could just pay my rent by Tuesday, I bet I'd be rich by April Fool's Day. The moon's wide awake with a smile on his face as he smuggle constellations in a suitcase. Don't you love silence? Everything quiet but the music. Everything quiet but the music. Do you love silence? Everything quiet but the music. Somebody gave birth to a baby boy. I saw his picture in the funny papers. 11 pounds named after his Uncle Gabe.
Hey, at least we're hearing some positivity here. At least we're hearing some positivity right now. Remember at the start of the track it was like someone died on Friday, saw his picture in the funny papers. It was something like that, but it was something negative, you know? Something like what's the word, bro? Tragic. Yeah, tragic news. But a baby was born, saw it in the funny papers. That's positive, bro. That's upbringing. That's something we'd like to hear, you know? So he started off the track with some negativity, some tragic news. Now he's kind of not ending it all, but now we're hearing some.
His mother cried with her lips against his soft face. Watch somebody gave birth to a baby boy. I saw his picture in the funny papers. 11 pounds named after his Uncle Gabriel. His mother cried with her lips against his soft face. Watch her bring these bright eyes into this dark place. Oh, sweet, sweet oblivion. Way before the information gets settled in. I swear to God I never want to sin again, but I fear that. Yeah, the mind go with age, don't surrender. By mistake I misplaced all of my remembers. Baby, there's a little vacation in the dresser. One for depression and 2 for your temper. Just pay my rent by Tuesday. I bet I'll be rich by April Fool's Day. The moon's wide awake with a smile on his face as he smuggle constellations in a suitcase. Don't you love silence? Oh shit, here come the icebreaker. It's danger when he's bringing out the lightsaber. The word's awesome, but he's talking out of turn off. And I blew the fuck up, then became the world's problem. Bad hygiene, all about that gross life. Hate to see somebody fucking up their own life. Just roll the dice and put 20 on midnight. Have a feeling we gon' win tonight. Cause when the snake starts slithering, you spot the chameleons. You realize you surrounded by reptilians. Shit, I ain't an innovator, just a motherfucking illustrator.
Homie from Pittsburgh. Okay, yeah, that was pretty nice, bro. Funny Papers. I'm surprised I haven't come across the song like earlier on, bro. Like, damn, like years ago I should have came across this track. But yeah, let me know in the comments if I maybe missed a couple of things or maybe I misinterpreted a couple of things that he said that I maybe try to explain that I didn't explain correctly. You know what I mean? But if you did enjoy this week's Mac Mondays, let me know in the comments, bruh. Leave a like for your boy. Let me know in the comments maybe which other Mac Miller tracks I should listen to. Cause yeah, I like to think about my Mac Miller reactions in advance, you know. Also just to make sure the track is actually on YouTube. Cause there's some Mac Miller tracks, like maybe some unreleased tracks that ain't on YouTube but are on other platforms, you know what I mean? But if it's your first time, listen carefully. If it's your first time, make sure to hit that sub button, bruh. Make sure to hit that sub button. If you missed the weekend's reactions, make sure to check out the Kanye Bully album reaction that's on the channel. And make sure to check out the Central C All Roads Lead Home EP reaction. That's also on the channel. And make sure to sub to the channel to not miss any other banger reactions that's coming later on in the week as well as later on in the month of April. You know? We're starting a new month. Hey bro, I don't know why where time's running to, bruh, cause we're going through 2026 in a blaze, bruh. We're already in like what, April? Could say April. But anyway, until next time, ladies and gentlemen, make sure to have a great week, keep the hustle going strong, and stay on the grind. Peace out, your boy TK.